Picture this. You're flying over a landscape so vast and so wild, it feels like you've traveled back to the dawn of time. Below you, jagged, snow-capped mountains claw at the sky. Dense, dark green forests stretch on for what seems like an eternity, interrupted only by immense glaciers that glitter like fields of broken glass. There are no roads, no cities, no signs of human life for hundreds upon hundreds of miles. This isn't some fantasy world. This is Alaska, and while its beauty is breathtaking, its unforgiving nature hides a dark and persistent secret. This immense, untamed wilderness is one corner of a place that has earned a chilling nickname, the Alaska Triangle. Now, most people have heard of the Bermuda Triangle, that infamous stretch of the Atlantic where ships and planes are said to vanish without a trace. But the truth is, the Alaska Triangle's reputation is far more sinister, and the statistics are genuinely staggering. Since the 1970s, it's estimated that over 20,000 people, hikers, pilots, residents, and tourists, have disappeared within this region. That's an average of more than 400 people a year. Search and rescue teams will comb the area, sometimes for weeks, and in the vast majority of these cases they find absolutely nothing. No wreckage, no distress signals, no bodies. It's as if the land itself or something within it simply swallowed them whole. And one of the most famous and baffling of these disappearances involves a case that reached the highest levels of the United States government. This particular story begins on a cold, overcast day, October 16, 1972. A twin-engine Cessna 310 sits on the tarmac in Anchorage, ready for a flight to the state's capital, Juneau. On board are 4 men, but this is no ordinary group of travelers. One of the passengers is Hale Boggs, the House Majority Leader of the U.S. Congress, a very powerful and influential man. He's joined by Alaska Congressman Nick Begich, an aide named Russell Brown, and their pilot Don Jones. They were on a campaign trip, a routine flight they had likely done many times before. The weather wasn't perfect, but it was considered flyable, so the Cessna took off, climbed into the gray sky and headed southeast. And then it was gone. The plane never arrived in Juneau. When it was officially declared overdue, one of the largest search and rescue operations in American history was launched. For 39 agonizing days, the U.S. Coast Guard, the Air Force, the Navy, and civilian pilots scoured a search area of 32,000 square miles. That's a region larger than the entire state of Maine. They flew over treacherous mountain ranges, dense forests, and icy coastal waters. They had state-of-the-art aircraft for the time, including the SR-71 Blackbird, a top-secret spy plane capable of surveying vast areas at incredible speeds. Yet after more than a month of relentless searching, they found absolutely nothing. Not a single piece of wreckage, no oil slick on the water, no emergency locator beacon signal. It was as if a congressional leader and his entire party, inside a multi-ton metal aircraft, had simply vanished into thin air. The official investigation concluded that the plane had crashed and all 4 men were presumed dead, but without a single shred of evidence, it was just an assumption. You might think, okay, that was 1972. Technology wasn't what it is today. And you'd be right. But here's the truly unsettling part. Even now, in an age of high-resolution satellite imagery, advanced ground-penetrating radar, and pinpoint-accurate GPS systems that can track a smartphone anywhere on the planet, the mystery of Hale Boggs' flight remains completely unsolved. Decades have passed, and still not one single piece of that Cessna 310 has ever been recovered, and his case is just one of thousands. Pilots continue to report bizarre electronic malfunctions over the triangle. Compasses spin wildly. GPS systems go dark. Experienced woodsmen and locals disappear from well-known trails, never to be seen again. The sheer number of vanishing planes and people in this one specific region of Alaska defies all statistical probability, and to this day no one has a definitive answer as to why. So I'll leave you with this chilling thought. High above that silent, frozen landscape, something seems to be hunting. It leaves no tracks, it makes no sound, and it offers no explanation. It just takes. That is going to do it for today. But if you enjoyed this story, be sure to check out part 2 on our channel right here. We're going to be dropping stories every week, so make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss a thing. I really appreciate you guys spending your time here with me today. Until next time, from Silent Secret Stories, every secret has a story.